Guys, let's talk today a little bit about the kneeling dynamic position. This is a little bit a different position from the marksmanship position we're talking about in the previous videos. In this position, the whole idea is to be able dynamically move out from that place where you are in and move to safer place. Basically, you are not sitting on your feet like we're talking about it for the marksmanship position, because it's rather in that position you're rather slow to react to the situation which could be happening at front of you. It's a great marksmanship position. You got time to take a good shot, you will do it. But most of the time, the kneeling position will require from you some quick action. You're either reacting to some movement, you spotted some guys, you cannot go to the prone position, but you can execute the kneeling position and you are in the short distance from target. That short distance, it's up to you guys. I'm probably comfortable with that dynamic kneeling position, maybe up to 200 yards. But it's up to the shooter. If you feel that you can push it even farther away, you should definitely keep pushing that position and get as comfortable as possible and extend that range on the kneeling dynamic position. But let's talk about it. So, of course, your right knee goes to the ground, just like this. Your left foot will face the target. And now my left arm, and specifically the bottom of the bicep, you want to have as much meat as possible, will go and rest on that left knee. Please note that I'm extending as far as I can. Now my left hand is ready for the rifle, and I will use, for this position, I like to use the front hand guard. So my left hand will grab the left hand guard and my whole upper body will lean forward towards the end of the rifle. This is extremely important. You want to have as much meat from your upper body on that rifle as possible because of the physics with the AK rifle. What is basically happening, please remember that every time when you pull the trigger, the whole bolt carrier with the piston goes back towards your body, and all you got to absorb that recoil is your recoil spring and of course your upper portion of the body. So I like to lean towards the front of the end of the rifle, just like this, as far as I can, because I know that more I will lean to it, greater control over the rifle I will have. So left hand is resting on the knee, my upper body is leaning towards the front end of the rifle, and my ass sits a little bit on my right foot. See, I'm using this for the support, so I got the better stability. Is it necessary to sit on that right foot? Probably not, but you will have a better performance out of your body and you will place a better shots. So I'm sitting on my foot, I can still spring out and move away without any issues and to move away from the line of fire. So at this point, this is how it's looking like. One more time demonstration, guys, so you can have a good view. And as you can see, I have a nice and clean shots on the target if I have to. Now, for those people who have rather short arms or they are not very long on the upper body portion, let me show you the alternative to this position, because I understand you will not be able to extend as far as I am with my left hand. For this, let's switch to the other side. So as you can see in my rear end, nothing changes. I'm still using my right foot as a support for my beautiful ass, but that left hand will not rest on the knee, because as we said, you cannot do this, or for any reason you cannot use the left knee. So you will basically place it next to your leg, so you have a friction from your left arm against the friction of the material on the left leg, left knee. So it will be like this. And you can still take a nice placed shots and destroy the targets if you have to. This is only, I would advise this position only for the situation if you have short arms, if you cannot use that left knee support. Because remember, you will be always more stable with that left knee and that left hand, left bicep resting on your left knee. It's a better support because of the body mechanics. This is how it works. But if you have to, you can, utilize just that friction support for the better word, to describe this. And you can have still some platform to execute your shots and hopefully destroy the targets. Now, speaking about getting comfortable in the positions, guys, I always say this to my students. When you will start placing shots and putting the bad guys to sleep, you will bring the attention to yourself. It's just a matter of time. The people are not stupid. If you shoot at them, they usually zero in on your position and they will try to return the fire. That situation is totally different if I work with my team. If I know that I have someone on my 9 or 3 or 6 o'clock, I have more time to execute my actions and develop the plan of action. But when you are working alone, please remember, you are responsible for your own 360 degrees safety. So do not focus only on your sectors of fire, but pay attention to what's happening on your 9, 3, and 6. And when you are done with addressing the threat in your sector of fire, you probably should move out from it, because sooner or later someone will zero in on you and you will be in troubles. And at that point, you don't want to be a sitting duck. So always look into the direction where you want to move. Always try to improve your position. Okay, that's it, guys. If you have any questions about dynamic kneeling position, please let me know and I'll be more than happy to answer it. Thanks for watching.